Donald Trump's favorite judge, Aileen Cannon, has been ordered by the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals to fully release a lot of information about the man she loves so much that is definitely not going to be flattering to him. And I am referring, of course, to Jack Smith, the former special prosecutor that was going after Donald Trump. His final report on Donald Trump's actions when he stole the classified documents from Washington, D.C., and stuffed them all around in storerooms and bathrooms at Mar-a-Lago, and then repeatedly for over a year refused to turn them back over, even as the Biden administration asked very nicely and was exceptionally patient with giving Trump every opportunity to do the right thing. So here's what happened. Right before President Biden left office, okay, he still had the power, he had his people in place, Judge Aileen Cannon, months after she dismissed the whole case, decided to put an emergency injunction in place, preventing the federal government from releasing Jack Smith's final report. Now, to be clear, there was no indication that the administration was even about to do it. Judge Aileen Cannon was just worried, like, oh God, don't hurt my precious baby boy Donnie. So she proactively put this injunction in place and said, nope, nobody can see everything Jack Smith found, even though I've dismissed the case, so nothing is confidential anymore. So right off the bat, that's judicial misconduct. Nothing was off limits. Nothing should have been kept from the public record because you dismissed the case, right? And the Biden administration hadn't even said like, oh, get ready, we're releasing it Tuesday. No, they were just hanging out, packing up, leaving. And you're like, wait, don't do this. They're like, do the thing we're not doing. So all started off a little weird, but in September, the Knight First Amendment Institute at Columbia University and American Oversight asked the appeals court, like, hey, this kind of seems like important stuff the public should know about. She has no valid legal reason for hiding it. We had sued earlier this year for her to release it. She hasn't released it. Appeals court, please do something. And this week, the appeals court did do something. They issued a ruling saying, quote, petitioners filed their motions on February 14th and February 24th and filed notification on July 7th and July 10th, 2025, informing the district court that their motions had been fully briefed for more than 90 days. To date, the district court has not ruled or conducted any other further proceedings on the pending motions. Accordingly, petitioners have established undue delay in resolution of their motions to intervene, and the petitions for writs of mandamus are held in abeyance for a period of 60 days to allow the district court to fully resolve the motions. In other words, the 11th Circuit told Aileen Cannon, we're going to give you 60 days. You got 2 months. 2 months to handle their lawsuit. And if you do not, we're going to grant it. We're going to do it. And you're going to release it. And that might end up killing, your hope of getting on that U.S. Supreme Court, which, let's be honest, folks, if Donald Trump gets a vacancy, and he most likely will, she's going to be the pick. She's at least going to be on the short list. Trump loves her. She saved his ass. He would be in jail. Let's make this crystal clear. He would be in jail, or at least on some kind of probation, something, had she not saved him. And of course, her constant delays and weird things are what held up Judge Tanya Chutkan from being able to do her criminal case, or oversee the criminal trial, I should say, against Trump. So Cannon saved the man. Trump is president of the United States today because of Judge Aileen Cannon. So if you don't think she is, pretty much first in line to be put on that U.S. Supreme Court for the rest of her miserable life, you are kidding yourselves. Because she is. And now she may have to release the most embarrassing and damaging information on Donald Trump that we have seen so far this year. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.